On the news tonight, President Tinubu inaugurates new ministers into the Federal Executive Council.
Failed the job of re-engineering and retooling.
And FCTA provides borehole in Buhari Area Council. Restates commitment to meeting SDGs 2030 deadline.
Good evening and thanks for joining the evening news on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the Unity Station. My name is Aisha Obali. The 7 newly appointed ministers have been inaugurated into the renewed Hope administration. Details with Francis Kabile.
President Tinubu performed the ceremony in the council chambers of the State House this Monday. The new ministers are Idi Mokhtar Meha, Livestock Development, Bianca Odumegu Ojukwu, Minister of State Foreign Affairs, Suweiba Said, Minister of State Education, Yusuf Abdullahi Atta, Minister of State, Housing and Urban Development, Jumoke Oduwole, Trade and Investment, Nentawe Yilwatda, Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, and Muhammadu Meigari Dingadi, Labour and Employment. President Tinubu thanked the new ministers for accepting to serve as his administration engaged with the re-engineering of the economy.
Service is the hallmark of this one endeavor. We are being called upon. Despite the challenges, we failed the job of re-engineering and retooling the economic part of this country.
He encouraged them to be resolute and bring in their best for the benefit of the nation.
Meanwhile, the Federal Capital Territory Administration has expressed its commitment to meeting the 2030 deadline set by the Sustainable Development Goals of providing universal access to water sanitation. This is as the Rural Water and Sanitation Agency inaugurated a solar-powered borehole in Barangoni community in the Buhari Area Council. Oneze Yakubu was in the community and now reports.
Barangoni is an agrarian community in Buhari Area Council lacking potable water, hence the construction of this solar-powered borehole. The Chief of Staff to the FCT Minister Chidi Amadi emphasizes the need to enhance water sanitation and hygiene at the grassroots.
This project has been put in place. I'm sure that our children will benefit from it, our women will benefit from it, the local community will benefit from it. The Honorable Minister has already concluded plans for a greater water scheme in virtually all the area council. By next year, starting with the pilot scheme with 3, and I'm sure Buhari is part of that, yes. So water is a major essential of life, and the administration of Ahmed Tinubu, represented by the minister, will give serious attention to ensuring that water is provided in our communities.
The overseeing director of the Rural Water Supply and Sanitation Agency, RUWASA, Luke Ulom, reveals that the project is a way of enhancing access to clean and safe water in the hard-to-reach community.
There's no even if there are efforts, but some of these boreholes that have been drilled in the past are not working. So this in itself is a step forward to improve their life. You can see the community members, you can see it on their faces that they are really very, very appreciative.
We want to say to the people of Barangoni, thank you, and we want to say thank you for your patience, because you have been patient enough. And we pray that God Almighty, who says in secret, who reward in secret, will reward you people.
Like Oliver Twist, the community is appealing for more blocks of classroom and other social amenities that will enhance their well-being. Onoze Yakubu, NTA News.
In another development, the Federal Capital Territory Water Board has acknowledged and appreciated residents of the territory, particularly its customers, for their understanding and resilience during the recent water disruption, which affected the various parts of the city and territory. The board attributes the disruption in water supply to the rupture of a major pipeline to contract-related works. The damage, which its engineers have been working tirelessly to rectify. Addressing the issue, the acting general manager, Daniel Salka Audu, says the sudden damage preluded prior announcement. A statement signed by the management expresses the acting general manager and the board management assurances to forestall any future occurrences while appreciating customers' patience throughout the disruption. The need for fervent guide for students to key into science and technology has been stressed as the world tilts towards technology advancement. This came to the fore when a core member, Somto Okafor, convened a debate for secondary school students in FCT to develop their passion for technology education. Rosemary Motlem-Bilal completes the reports.
Technology is regarded as key to achieving development in every given society, hence growing the minds of young ones into accepting the fact that ICT knowledge is sacrosanct. To lead credence to this, a core member, Samto Okafor, organized a debate for students drawn from different schools in the FCT. The conveyor, who describes the debate as successful, says it was born out of his desire to contribute his quota to educational development in the country.
I believed that anywhere I found myself, I love engaging the younger generation. I love engaging the students on education. I'm championing tech because tech is the future. And that's why we gave them topic in the final. Is the Nigeria federal government approach to ICT effective? We are giving them this topic is for them to know that ICT is the future, and we are in support with the federal government to make sure that that every student in Nigeria is tech driven.
Gays commend the core member for a job well done.
Tech is the in thing today. So anybody who is doing anything that he or she is doing without inculcating in the young ones the importance of tech, catching them young from primary and secondary school, that person has not really realized where the world is going in the next few years. So it is a novel initiative by Mr. Somto Okafor.
I feel this is a great opportunity for us to pick the brains of the leaders of tomorrow, my fellow leaders of tomorrow, to find out a little bit of how these children think and how we can apply to our community and make Nigeria better for tomorrow.
For the participants, it is a commendable feat.
It's an opportunity for me to find problems and provide solutions, especially concerning the government secondary schools in Nigeria.
My expectation is to meet new students, share ideas, share our knowledge about the same stuff, and also to learn how people view things from their own point of view.
I feel very, very great. I feel happy, and I feel more like I want to represent them and make them proud.
Rosemary Motlem-Bilal, NTA News.
Still on the issue of empowering young people, creating a future where young minds can be equipped with knowledge on artificial intelligence and programming robotics was a cross of the AI and robotics school competition. Cecilia Julius reported that over 10 government and private schools participated.
Students drawn from over 10 secondary schools in the FCT competed on practical robotics and artificial intelligence with the sole purpose of engineering young minds for the future workspace. The students were engaged in practical coding for robotics and display of personal engineering projects, some profiling solutions to future challenges in commemorating the International Coding Day.
We're trying to see how we can inculcate it into our students, especially the girl child also, so that they can be of equal equilibrium. If we check out the workspace, the future workspace that we talked about today, those in the Western world are already in the future workspace. But Nigeria, where are we in the future workspace? So we need to put all hands on deck to see how we make this a reality.
We have put this together to let government know that there is a need for them to actually push money into these technologically driven subjects outside the hitherto subjects, the traditional subjects that we used to do, because that is the way the world is going to now.
SS Kubwa, African Child College, an amazing high school, emerged winners of the competition with awards and prizes presented.
Our project, it brings connectivity and enhanced parental engagement, and also it reduces teacher stress load.
Thank God for giving us the opportunity of taking second place in this occasion, and we are very thankful to God.
We are pushing forward to getting this award, and I thank the whole administration and everybody for giving us this award. Thank you very much.
Among the top of the projects achieved by the students were smart attendants, prototype of rechargeable car, and vibrating pillow to reduce stress and backache. In Abuja, Cecilia Julius, NTA News.
Now, giving back to the society on a humanitarian ground comes with such a large heart, and that certainly stands out for all students of class of 1999 of the Command Secondary School, Kaduna, from the rest. Serafina Okon Omekwe was at the 25th anniversary celebration of the school and reported that some outstanding members were recognized for their philanthropic and excellent leadership contributions.
Unique and distinctive, this group of students of Command Secondary School Kaduna believe that towards improving quality of life of others and building stronger, more supportive community is the very essence of life and humanity. The special event was set to rekindle bonds of friendship, network and recall sweet old memories. The national president of the association, Chinedu Ukeka, says his tenure has achieved much more in areas of human capital development, infrastructure, and empowered students via various competitions in the school.
We've been able to install solar lights in the school. We're able to sponsor a speech and prize giving day. We've had a career day where we try to mentor the children.
This is a continuous process. As you saw, we just presented a check of 2.8 million to deserving beneficiaries. Many of our mates who are into business, so that they can put it into their business. We are hoping that in the near future, we'll be able to give them more.
Command shaped us, and it is, for me, it's the best memory I ever had.
Education is key to every powerful developed nation. To this end, the old students say their 2025 mandate would be to contribute their quota by uplifting vulnerable out-of-school children, as Kaduna State also accounts for a large percentage of 23 million out-of-school children in the country.
We are already reaching out to children and people who are vulnerable amongst us. We are hopeful that things will get better.
We are looking at taking care of less privileged from major zones. So it's a project we have. We hope in the nearest future we'll be able to start impacting.
The night came with moments of reflections and gratitude, thoughts, the joyous mood accompanied with laughter, banter, dances, and presentation of awards to distinguished members for their philanthropic and excellent leadership.
Congratulations. Yeah, thank you very much. 99 set accounts for one of the most brilliant people who ever walked the shores of Command Secondary School Kaduna.
Commandos everywhere are leaders by default.
The nostalgic night and 25th anniversary climaxed with the cutting of the anniversary cake and a toast to not just better days ahead, but to their school with knowledge and discipline as its mantra. In Abuja, Serafina Okon Omekwe, NTA News.
Wife of the former Vice President Titi Atiku Abubakar says helping vulnerable persons has been her passion for over 25 years using her NGO, Clef. She made the revelation in Abuja at an empowerment program hosted by a group known as Marvelous Friends. Rosemary Mortland Bilal reported that dignitaries from within and outside the FCT attended the event, among them former Nigerian First Lady Ture El-Adwa.
Gathered in this hall are lovers and supporters of Mrs. Dame Timini Akogun and marvelous friends who took it upon herself to continuously put smiles on the faces of less privileged, widows, orphans, among many, with the little that God has given her. Among her supporters is Mrs. Titi Atiku Abubakar, wife of the former Vice President of Nigeria, who says she cannot help but render support to marvelous friends.
I've been running World Club for the past 25 years, helping the less privileged, underprivileged children. And this is exactly what my sister too is doing. So that is why I'm always very interested. You know, anytime she calls upon me, I have to be here for her.
Other guests say they have to encourage and support the founder in taking care of the needy.
Well, the attention to the underprivileged is what draws my attention to them most. They are using all this money to help the underprivileged, to better their lives and all that, and that's the major thing.
For the woman who takes pleasure in seeing others happy, says she's emulating a Christ-like life.
It's not been very easy because, when you work with a lot of women, it's an international group. So sometimes we may disagree, we also come together and continue with the work. It has been a bit tough.
We've trained over 50 women, widows, and not only widows, some of our members too, who are not widows, but who when they came to us had nothing doing.
Meanwhile, Marvelous Friends was earlier in Kabusa community to do what they know how to do best. Beneficiaries full of appreciation pray God to continue blessing the group.
I have benefited much from them since 2 years ago. They visited Durumi village.
She done a lot of things for us, give us food items and money.
Marvelous Friends are good people. They paid my school fees. I don't responsible for paying my school fees. I'm very grateful to them. If I haven't known them, I don't know that if I'll be able to go to school.
Marvelous Friends is a volunteer organization at the forefront of social change who champion the spiritual growth and physical need of the vulnerable. Rosemary Moltelen Bilal, NTA News.
And to know what is happening in the world of sport, let's now join our sports text.
2 second-half goals from Ayomide Cole and Rivio Oyemwere were all Ikorodu City needed to condemn Rivers United to their first defeat of the 2024-2025 Nigeria Premier Football League. The match-day-10 encounter played at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena saw Rivers concede 2 quick goals in the space of 5 minutes after a goalless first half. Similarly, Kano Pillars snatched a dramatic 2-1 victory over Plateau United at the Muhammadu Diko Stadium, Katsina. Elsewhere, MFM Women's Basketball Club have arrived Monrovia, Liberia for the FIBA Africa Zone 3 qualifiers for Club Championship, which begins this Monday. 7 teams are participating in the championship, including Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Republic of Benin and host Liberia, who will be representing 2 clubs. To handball, Team Nigeria men's under-18 handball side started their campaign in the Continental Trophy on a strong note. Facing Zambia, the game was keenly contested, with both sides trying to seize control of the game. But it was the Nigerian side who prevailed at the end of the day with a narrow 36-21 victory over the hard-fighting Southern Africans. With sports brief, Francis Kabile, NTA News.
Thanks for watching. Please stay tuned for translations. Good evening.
Jama'a masu kallo da sauraron mu a daidai wannan lokaci assalamu alaikum barkanmu da warhaka kamar yadda aka saba a takaice ga fasarar wasu daga cikin labaranmu na yau mai karantawa Yusuf Yakubu. An yi bikin kaddamar da sabbin ministocin gwamnatin shugaba Bola Ahmed Tinubu 7. An yi bikin ne a ɗakin taron fadar shugaban ƙasa a yau Litinin.
Sabbin ministocin da suka hada da Idi Muktar, ministan raya harkokin kiwo, sai Bianca Odumegu Ojukwu, karamar ministar harkokin waje, Soyaba Sa'id, karamar ministar ilimi, sannan kuma Yusuf Abdullahi Atta shine ya kasance karamin minista gidaje da raya birane, Jumoke Oduole kasuwanci da sanya hannun jari. Sauran sun hada da Nantawe Yilwata, ministar harkokin jin kai da rage talauci, sai mai gari Dingyadi, ministan aiki da daukar aiki. Shugaba Bola Ahmad Tinubu ya gode musu akan amincewa da suka yi domin su yi aiki da gwamnatinsa, inda ya bukace su da su jajirce wajen yi wa gwamnati aiki da kuma al'ummar ƙasar. Hukumar babban birnin tarayyar ƙasa Abuja ta bayyana cewa tana ƙoƙarin cimma wa'adin 2023 na samar da wadataccen ruwa mai kyau ga al'umma mazauna birnin da karkara a nan birnin tarayyar ƙasa Abuja domin ci gaban rayuwarsu. Wakilin Mushaibu wani zai Yakubu ya rawaito mana cewa hukumar ta bayyana haka ne a yayin da hukumar samar da ruwa da tsabtace karkara ta kaddamar da rijiyar burtsatse mai amfani da hasken rana a ƙauyen Barangoni da ke ƙaramar hukumar Buhari a nan birnin tarayyar ƙasa Abuja domin kyautata rayuwar al'ummar. Hukumar ruwa ta birnin tarayya Abuja ta yaba wa al'umma mazauna birnin tarayya Abuja, musamman abokan hulɗar kasuwancinta, akan juriya da ƙoƙarin da suka yi a lokacin da wasu sassa na birnin suka rasa ruwa a kwanan nan. Hukumar ta bayyana dalilan katsewar ruwan da cewa ya faru ne a sanadiyar fashewar bututun ruwan da ke raba ruwa zuwa sassan, wanda ta ce ma'aikatan sashen yanzu haka sun dukufa wajen gyaran shi, lamarin da ya sa mukaddashin shugaban hukumar Daniel Salka-Audu ya yi jawabi ga al'umma domin su san abin da ya faru su kuma ƙara haƙuri da dangana. To ƙarshen labarin namu na yau kenan, sai kuma gobe idan Allah ya kai mu kwana lafiya.
Ndewo n'akụkọ ụwa nke taa, aha m bụ Rachel Ifi Ono. Gere akụkọ ụwa n'uju ya. Onyeisi ala Bola Ahmed Tinubu anabatala mmadụ 7 n'ọkwa minista n'ime ọchịchị ya ọ kpọrọ nchekwube ọhụrụ. Ọ kwere nghọta na ya bụ onyeisi ala mere emume nnabata n'isi ala anyị bụ ebe ọ nọrọ kene ndị niile wetara ọkwa etu ha siri kwere nabata ya bụ ọkwa. Ọ gakwara n'ihu gbaa ha ume ka ha jisi ike ma hụ na ha jiri ọrụ ha kpọrọ ihe. Ndị wetara ọkwa gụnyere ndị Idi Muktar Meha, Bianca Odumegwu Ojukwu na ndị ọzọ. Gọọmenti isi ala anyị egosipụtala ịdị uchu ha n'ihe banyere nkwa ha kwere na tupu afọ 2030 na ha ga-eweta mmepe obodo n'ụzọ dị iche iche. Onoze Yakubu wetara akụkọ na ha enyela ndị obodo Barangoni dị na okpuru ọchịchị Amak mmiri. Ndị obodo a n'aka nke ha jikwa obi ọcha kelee gọọmenti maka ezigbo mmiri ọṅụṅụ ha nyere ha. Ụlọ ọrụ na-ahụ maka mmiri n'isi ala anyị etoola ndị obibi isi ala anyị, ọkachasị ndị ahịa ha, maka nghọta ha mgbe mmiri kwụsịrị ịgba n'ogige ụfọdụ dị n'isi ala anyị. Ụlọ ọrụ a gakwara n'ihu kọwaa ihe kpatara nke a ma kwuo na ndị ọrụ nọ na-arụzi ya ugbu a. Ha gakwara n'ihu kwuo na ha na-agba mbọ ike ha ịhụ na ihe a mere emeghị ọzọ. Igbo gere m ntị, ebe a ka anyị pịachiri nke taa. Sonyere anyị n'ihe oge a echi niile. Ndewo.
Ẹ káalẹ́ o, ìròyìn ló ń dé sí etí gbọ̀nyìn láti iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìròyìn karùn-ún l'Àbújá. Ọláyínká Adéníjì ni oníròyìn. Ní báyìí wọ́n ti ṣe ayẹyẹ ìbúra fún àwọn mínísítà tuntun 7 tí a ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yàn sípò ní ìbámu pẹ̀lú èròǹgbà ìjọba tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́. Ààrẹ Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu ló ṣe ayẹyẹ náà ní ilé ìlú. Lára àwọn mínísítà 7 ọ̀hún náà ni Idi Mukhtar Miha fún ètò àfiwé àti ìṣúra àti ìdàgbàsókè, Bianca Odumegu Ojukwu gẹ́gẹ́ bí igbákejì mínísítà fún ilẹ̀ òkèèrè, Suwaiba Saheed igbákejì mínísítà fún ètò ẹ̀kọ́, Yusuf Abdullahi igbákejì mínísítà fún ilé àti ìdàgbàsókè ìlú, Jùmọ̀kẹ́ Òdúwọlé òwò àti àkójọpọ̀, Nentawe Walter àjọ tí ó ń rí sí ìdàgbàsókè àwọn ènìyàn pẹ̀lú ìdẹ́kun ìṣẹ́, Mohammed Megari Dingyadi fún iṣẹ́ àti ètò gbígbàyàn síṣẹ́. Ààrẹ Tinubu dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn mínísítà tuntun náà, ó sì gbà wọ́n níyànjú wípé kí gbogbo wọn sa ipá wọn kí orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ó lè túbọ̀ gòkè àgbà. Iléeṣẹ́ tó ń ṣètò ìdàgbàsókè orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ti rí dájú pé gbogbo ohun tó ń lọ nípasẹ̀ omi ó gún régé, pàápàá jùlọ àwọn ilé-iṣẹ́ ọ̀hún tó wà fún ètò omi mímu ti fi ẹ̀mí ìmoore hàn sí gbogbo àwọn olùgbé wọn láti rí dájú pé ohun gbogbo ó wà ní sẹpẹ́nsẹpẹ́. Àjọ náà gbìyànjú láti rí dájú pé ìjàmbá omi tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ ní báyìí yóò di àfìsẹ́yìn tẹ́gùn fiṣọ láìsí àní-àní. Daniel Salka tó jẹ́ adelé ọ̀gá àgbà ilé-iṣẹ́ náà fìdí rẹ̀ múlẹ̀ nínú ọ̀rọ̀ tirẹ̀ wípé irúfẹ́ ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ báyìí ò tún ní wáyé mọ́ bó ti wù kó rí. Ilé-iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣètò ìdàgbàsókè orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà yẹn FCDR ti sọ wípé àwọn yóò rí dájú pé ọdún 2022 ní ìdàgbàsókè tí yóò múyán lórí yóò wà tí gbogbo àwọn ènìyàn yóò sì jàǹfààní omi mímu láìsí àní-àní. Ọ̀nàzè Yakub tó wà níbi ayẹyẹ yìí jábọ̀ wípé àjọ náà sì ti ṣe àtúnṣe ìlú àti pàápàá jùlọ ibi tí omi náà ti ń wáyé wá ní agbègbè Barango ní ìlú Kwale tó rìn ọ̀hún kò ní jù báyìí lọ. Ìmúlò nìkan mọ́ agbọ̀nsẹ̀ ló ní hó èmi rẹ̀ lájọ́ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà yìí o, ẹ̀jẹ̀ àṣekúdára ọkọ̀ kọ́lá òjò kásùn láyọ̀.